everyone? My name is Jamal McKinney, or you can just call me Juice because that is my nickname. So the Raiders are moving to Las Vegas. So I want to talk about the Raiders right here and discuss why I personally believe moving to Las Vegas is an excellent move for the Raiders franchise. And I will tell you why that is. One of the reasons why the Raiders moving to Las Vegas is a great thing for the franchise is because they are no longer in California. Why do I say that? Well, there's a lot of major sports teams in California. It's hard to build a true fan base if you are a California team if you're not one of the big dogs on the block. We look at the Chargers. We look at the 49ers. We look at the Rams. We look at the Dodgers. We look at the Clippers. We look at the Lakers. I know I'm talking about some basketball teams here, but there's a lot of major sports teams in California. You know, it's not like Green Bay, Wisconsin, where pretty much everyone roots for Milwaukee Bucks basketball and everyone roots for the Green Bay Packers football team. There are so many teams and so many different fan bases in the state of California that it's hard to build a true quote-unquote fan base. So that's a good thing for the Raiders. They're going to be able to build their own entire fan base in Las Vegas now. They're the only big-time football team on the market in Las Vegas once they get there. So I like that for the Raiders. Also, when you're in Las Vegas is a great city. I've been to Las Vegas twice. I had a great time when I was there. The food is excellent. You can do a lot of sightseeing there. The weather is great, even though it does get extremely hot at times. So Las Vegas is a great city, and there's a lot of things to actually do in Las Vegas. What does that mean? A lot of NFL players would like to potentially live in Las Vegas if they are interested in joining the Raiders football team. I know I almost said Oakland right there. Bear with me, guys, okay? A lot of people are going to want to live in Las Vegas if they join the Raiders football team. You know, certain NFL cities are just not great free agent destinations. Example, Green Bay, Wisconsin. Another example, Cincinnati, Ohio. It's just not built for free agents. That's just not where NFL free agents always like to ideally live, okay? Also, another thing to keep in mind is that most of the Raiders fan base is located in Southern California. Why do I bring this up? Guess what? When you're in Las Vegas, that means you're pretty close to where Southern California is. That means that most of those people are going to be able to travel to games much easier as opposed to if it was in the Bay Area, you know, where Oakland was. So now those fans that were in Southern California, I should say, those fans that are in Southern California now have to travel less miles to attend Raiders games in Las Vegas. Las Vegas is much more closer to the LA and San Diego area. That is something that a lot of Raiders fans are going to cater to. So that's another thing to keep in mind right there. Also, my final point, the new Raiders facility is very close to the local airport. Why is this important? It's very important simply because you can fly in players much easier. The travel to the facility is not that hard. Usually when a player flies in to a certain city, they have to travel a lot further. Now it's very easy. They just get off the airplane and they go to this facility immediately. So if you're flying in new players to potentially work out for your team, if you're scouting players, that process of travel is much easier for the Raiders in that regard. So those are all the key points as to why the Raiders moving to Las Vegas is a good thing, not only for the NFL, but just for the organization in general. They're no longer in California. They're going to be the only big-time football team on the market in Las Vegas. Las Vegas attracts free agents. It's very close to Southern California. That's the place where most of the Raiders fans are at in the first place. And also, the team facility is very close to the airport, so that allows travel to be much more smoother for the players and things of that nature. So I'm excited that the Raiders are moving to Las Vegas. I'm kind of disappointed that I don't get to, see how the fan base reacts this year, simply because I don't think there are going to be a whole lot of fans in the stands this year. So kind of a bummer for Raiders fans in general, but I'm excited to follow the football team this year. They're in a very tight division with the Chargers, the Broncos, and the Chiefs, and I can't wait to see how the Raiders are going to fare this year, now moving to Las Vegas. Thank you so much for watching this video today. Please also note that the Juice Alert Sports Podcast is not just a YouTube channel. It is available on all podcasting platforms, including Spotify, Google Podcasts, iTunes, and Apple Podcasts. Also, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share this content with all your friends. This podcast is my favorite thing in the entire world right now. It is my passion. And I want more people to listen to this podcast. I really want this podcast to grow. Also, a fun fact about me is that I want to go into the sports broadcasting and media world once I graduate from the University of Toledo, a college in Northern Ohio. I currently am a freshman there right now. I am looking to become one of the next great sports broadcasters and analysts out in the world. And I potentially would like to start my own network if this podcast really truly grows. Or if I fall short of that goal, I would love to work for a big time network like ESPN or Fox Sports 1. I am open to all networks. So if you believe in my dreams and you see or hear my passion through the screen, be sure to tell all your friends about the Juice Alert Sports Podcast. Stay motivated, you guys. Have a God bless day, and I'm out.